for as long as we've been on the journey that would see us totally immersed in all things home theater. My dad and I have been big fans of Denon AV products. In fact, he introduced me to them when he bought this huge 7000 series receiver years ago, and I've been hooked ever since. But not all that glitters is gold. More about that when we come back. So I have to say, as much as I'm a fan of the products, the hardware products themselves, there is one area, maybe two, but we'll focus on one area where Denon really needs to do a much better job. And that is with their mobile apps. The mobile apps to control the AV receivers are, I'll just say, lacking. They lack quite a bit of flexibility in my view. And so as I've been working on something for my dad to simplify things in his home, he's got 4 or 5 Denon receivers and speakers all over the place, and we want to rely on Denon to be able to make that a great experience. But the mobile apps, we've had them deployed and we've done some things with them, not really where we want to be. So I have been working on something else, something cooler, I think. First, I'll take you for a little bit of a view of the Denon API, the documentation that talks about how you can control Denon AV systems. And I use the term API very loosely. This is more of just like a command set that you actually you can access via Telnet or the serial terminal, the RS-232 terminal. So yeah, not a true API in the sense of the word or phrase, but in any event, been studying this for a few hours, and after getting comfortable with what I've seen here, I have gone a little bit further and created a controller. On the left-hand side of this display is a little Python program that can be used to control a Denon AV receiver. And I can do this interactively. So in this case, if I exit out of this, actually I don't need to do that. I have this open in another tab. So I go over here. If I run this program, what you will see as I cut to the receiver itself, you can see that it's just rolling through the different inputs on the receiver. And in this case, we're changing the main zone to have its source point to these different endpoints. Cool enough. So the big idea here is to take this, turn it into a responder, an HTTP responder that I can call via a web UI. And I've got a quick and dirty web UI over here that I just threw together. That should allow me to do that. Ultimately, I'm going to work with my brother and see if I can get him to wrap a React.js interface around this to provide something that's super useful in our parents' house. The idea is to be able to hit that React interface via an iPad or an iPhone or whatever controller we decide, and give our parents a super simple way to control how they move audio around the house. So that's what I've been working on. Pretty excited about it. And hopefully, as this evolution continues, I can keep you abreast of what's happening. I want to get this implemented before the Christmas holiday, so the pressure's on. Stay tuned for more. You'll see me in the next one.